That could work out.
Kidding. I'll do forecasting.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's weather in there that I can do. So
Yeah.
excited to see the future. We'll see how this works out.
But we need the forecast in reality, though. We need the real forecast.
Yes. So either have your glasses on like me or maybe take the goggles off. You're going to find that our local forecast, well, it might look like we have goggles on because we do have that wildfire smoke that's overhead. So it's kind of, very milky, very hazy. This is kind of the thickest that we've had it here on our downtown sky cam because we've been working with wildfire smoke for quite a few days as we've gone through spring and now the summer season. So it does look at times a little bit kind of meh outside because of that smoke. And even at times we have seen it dip down a little bit. So it may kind of give you that sensation that your allergies are bothering you. So just be mindful of that because we are kind of getting right out of the peak of it. Yesterday was kind of the thickest day. And then we do see some clearing once we get into this evening. So 5 o'clock, you're still going to notice some of those sunset photos going to still have that vivid red color, but it's overnight that we see that kind of sag a little bit further south. And as we go into Wednesday, though we still have this pivot point to our west, we will still run the chance a little bit later this week to pick up additional smoke in the forecast. So just be mindful. We are going to have some milky skies overhead, and we are going to, of course, watch as far as that air quality and how we feel and the comfortability. I know, though, a lot of farmers are not comfortable with the forecast because it's very dry. Whether you have those crops in the field or even your grass in the backyard drying out, it's just very dry outside. We're still not mentioning much as far as rain in the forecast, at least here for the work week. I'm excited to see at least a chance for some rain finally in the forecast because as we look ahead, this week it's pretty quiet. Today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a little more moisture finally starts to work back in, and we will see on Sunday. That's kind of our best chance for picking up some showers. Maybe even hear a rumble of thunder, bring us a little more water, and then Monday's dry. But I'm hoping maybe another chance starts to pick up, maybe a little more rain becoming a little more frequently in the forecast. That's something that we haven't seen in over 2 weeks. Now, on some of our forecast notes, this week we'll have the seasonal temperatures. It is still dry. As far as the weekend, you're going to find that we start out dry, but we do have that rain chance on Sunday. So that's kind of our big notes is that though we have dry weather for the work week, as far as your weekend, just be mindful we could see some of that rainfall. I know it's not timed out great, but we'll take it. Any rain, it's going to help us out. Now, high temperatures coming our way. Thankfully, we don't have the 90s to have that stress, but you're still going to find upper 70s, lower 80s, very seasonal weather until we kind of turn into next week where we kind of see a little more of that summer heat to be here. We're talking mid, even getting close to those upper 80s. But for today, we're only talking low to mid 80s, 83 degrees, very seasonal, very summer-like. Still no rain in today's forecast, and even as we look at that 10-day, you can see plenty of sun coming our way. Upper 70s, those lower 80s. As far as your weekend, you're still going to find that we're talking 86 on Saturday. Watching for that shower chance. Best chance is going to be on Sunday as we drop down a little bit, but then here comes that heat and maybe a few more shower chances. So we're getting excited, and I'm not holding my breath, Stephen, but at least we are talking rain in the forecast.
Yeah, 20%, 40%. Low, but some possibilities.
At least we're talking about it.
Yes.
There's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance.